I. See how we're doing that now? We're using neither. So Pew, would you do number 3?
She want to be here. Neither want sister.
Neither will her sister. She won't be here, and neither will her sister. So neither is substituting for sister, or will be here. Yeah, she won't be here, and neither will her sister. Ben, how about if we try number 4?
She hasn't ever been to Europe, and I have, and neither
Have I?
have I.
That's correct. You got it. That we understand the rule. We understand the idea here. We're just getting more practice at it, you know, because see, this is new to you. And whenever you do something that's new, we just need to practice it a few times before we get it correctly. But you've got the right idea. She hasn't ever been to Europe, and neither have I. So number 5.
She hasn't seen the movie, and neither have I.
Correct. Yeah. Now we're rolling. So let's see. It would be number 6. Pip.
He would never say something, and neither would I.
That's correct. Number 7.
She can swim, and neither can I.
That's right. Toy, number 8.
He doesn't know her will, and neither do I.
That's correct. Tim?
Your watch is present right, and the future is mine.
That's correct. Very good.
I don't like to dance, and neither I neither do my wife.
That's correct. That you're right. I don't like to dance, and neither does my wife. And so let's see, number 11.
Mr. Jones wasn't at the meeting, and neither was Mr.
Reese.
Reese.
Correct. Number 12. Pramaha Suraphet.
The 12, I couldn't hear the speaker, and neither could my companion.
Correct. That's perfect. Number 13.
You won't enjoy that voice, and either will why.
That's correct. Okay. Well, we have one more. Pew, do you want to try it?
We don't have a television set. Neither do
That's correct. Do they? That's exactly right. So I think we have the idea. We use so and to with affirmative or positive statements to substitute for words or phrases. And we use either and neither to substitute words and phrases in negative sentences. And I think, you know, as I listen to you today, you've got the right idea. You understand the rule, but we want to practice it a little bit more. You know, so we'll do a few more practices, you know, as we go along. Because anytime you learn something new, you don't have it just like that. You've got to practice it. And I think you're doing very well with it. Because you see, what I've been doing, because you're such good students, what I've been doing is I've been introducing new skills to you every day. And but that's how you get better at the language. See, my goal is, so when I come back here next year, when I come and see you next year, I want you all speaking English as well as I do.
Someone missing.
You will. You will be, but you'll have to practice it.
I pass away.
Yeah. No, you will. But the problem is at home I have no one to practice Thai with. So I guess what I'll do is get some CDs or something, and listen to some CDs. Okay. We have a few minutes to read from Slumdog. Okay. Let's practice pronouncing words and getting a little further along in our story. And do you remember when we stopped Friday? Do you remember when we stopped, what was going on? He's on a train. He lost his job in Delhi because the diplomat got sent away from India for being a spy. But he had all this money. The man owed him 50,000 rupees. So he has this money, he's on a train, and he's going back to Mumbai to see Salom, his friend. And do you remember what happened right when we stopped? What happened on the train? Yeah, the robber came in. And the women gave the robber jewelry, and Ram gave the robber some money, but not all of it. Not all of it. He kind of, kept a little bit hidden. So, and we stopped at the top of page 57. And who do you remember who did we stop with when we were reading? I forgot too. Well, why don't we start with you, Nat, and then we'll work around. We'll get as far as we can. And so that we would be at the top of page 57.
Okay. The robber started angry. Okay. The robber stared angry at Archie. Is this some kind of joke? He asked. But Archie shook his head. No, he replied. The money is hidden in his trousers. Then the robber turned to me and put a gun in front of my face. Give it to me now, he said. I could not appeal with a gun, so I took the envelope from inside my trousers and gave it to him. He opened it and smiled when he saw the money. Then he dropped it into his bag. I was very angry. 50,000 dreams had suddenly been taken from me. Without thinking about it, I jumped on the robber. He was surprised, but he quickly pushed the envelope against my stomach. Just as he was about to shoot, I turned the lever towards his chest. Then there was a alarm bang and a red stain appeared on his white shirt. Oh my God, I heard Archie cry. Suddenly, the robber was lying on the floor and I had his gun in my hand. I stared at it. The level has the name Coach on it. People came from other parts of the level coach to see what had happened. Men, women, and children stared at the dead robber lying on the floor. I thought about the police. Would they tell me that I was a hero for killing a robber? Or would they call me a killer who had shot a man dead without even knowing his name? I was not going to wait to find out. Just as the train was about to stop at the next station, I jumped out of the door with the gun still in my hand. I did not have time to take my money from the robber's bag. I only cared about getting away. I ran and jumped onto another train, which was just leaving the station. When it went over a bridge, I threw the lever work into a dark lever. I couldn't go to Mumbai. I was afraid that Asia had told the police about Sally, and that they would find me and arrest me in Shankopar at 4:00 in the morning. The train stopped at a busy, crowded railway station. A sign at the station said, AGRA. I got off the train.
Okay, let's stop there. Very good. So, Ram just keeps having problems befall him, doesn't he? So we'll have to see what happens here. He's afraid to go to Mumbai because the police will be looking for him. But he's in serious trouble now, because he's a fugitive. So we don't know how this is going to turn out. There are a couple of words here I want us to make sure we work on. The gun is called a revolver, which is a small gun. It's called a revolver because of the piece in the middle rolls around. It revolves. It revolves.